Hey friends, KC Ashmore coming to you from the studio tonight. And I want to thank you very much for joining me. As always, we're going to do something relevant to the law, something relevant to things that are going on in our world. And this is a month where we're honoring women and their contribution to business, to our society, to the practice of law. And, that really started. Mountains were moved by pioneers like Justice Ruth Ginsburg, who well known for her tireless advocacy of women's rights, starting with, writing a 70-page brief to the Supreme Court documenting decades of discrimination by establishment. Back then, that establishment was predominantly white male or essentially white male, and resistant to any attempt by women to proceed with higher education, with business goals, and just one roadblock after another. And it was trailblazers like her, Senetor Day O'connor, that set things in motion for my mother to be able to get into programs like the master's program at the University of Texas in the 70s, which was still, there was resistance to having a woman in that program. And, being raised by a strong, business-minded woman, I'm very appreciative of that struggle. I didn't have to experience it. It's certainly something I can empathize, but I'm appreciative of these trailblazers and the differences they made, because people like Justice Ginsburg, like Justice O'Connor, set things in motion so people like my mother could pursue their dreams and aspirations and keep reaching for something higher, as opposed to being told, no, this only this high, only this far. We didn't tolerate the fact that the Taliban wouldn't let children over the age of 8, girls over the age of 8, be educated. Why were we, it just wasn't that long ago that we were putting the same roadblocks on the women in our country. And I'm very thankful for that, because I'm very thankful for the change, because I got a couple of my most important at-bats that set the stage for the rest of my career to be able to do what I'm doing, from people like the Honorable Elizabeth Ray in Houston, Texas, gave me a shot, a paid clerkship in law school. Hard to get, hard to keep, but I was lucky enough to get that and earn that opportunity, and learn so much in that almost 2+ years of working in and seeing the workings of a civil district court, trials, motions, all the machine of the justice system on the civil side. And then later getting another at-bat from the Honorable Judge Barbara Hervey at the Court of Criminal Appeals. And these two, I can't repay that kindness. I can't give them an at-bat, but I can pay it forward. And I want to thank all these trailblazers, and I want to thank my mom. Mom, I love you. Thanks for everything. Judge Ray, Judge Hervey, I love both of you. Thank you for the at-bats, and thank you for being trailblazers and contributing, in such a positive way, not only in my life, but in the lives of so many. Thank you all. And, this is my homage to what we're recognizing and celebrating in this month of March, with regard to the impact of women, not only in the legal business, but in every business. And, thank your moms, thank your wives, thank your paramours, for your sweethearts, for their contributions. And, let's also be appreciative that as a whole, we are living up to the rhetoric of our revolution. It's still something we got to pull forward to, but we're living up to it. And this is the month we recognize that, and we are grateful for that.